Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jacob Kaufman. I'm Nerd on the Street, and we have been sitting here for freaking hours trying to get set up to record. This is the second ever episode of the Nerd on the Street Mod Pack Let's Play. So, I am here today with Michael, just like last time, and a new person, Devin. He is doing the official Nerd on the Street podcast with me. He's down in the Stargate room. As you can see him right there, he's upside down at the moment, not sure why. But yeah, today we are going to be making a few machines as well as mining. Like I said, today we are going to be building some machines, and I've got all the stuff in my inventory for that, so I'm going to walk the audience through some of the essential thermal expansion building that you can do on the Nerd on the Street mod pack here on the Nerd on the Street server. Michael, you said you wanted to do... What did you want to do?
I was maybe going to do mining, but I don't think I am going to now because we got quite a bit of stuff. I might try to go through a couple of those buildings, even though
Yeah, you'll want some armor and stuff before you go through battle towers. What you can do is grab a bucket and get some water, and also bring some coal up here, because we're going to start using this generator soon. So this is a steam dynamo, Devin. We made this last time, and that's the lowest tire thermal expansion generator. So, in my inventory, as you can see, I've got some items here. The first thing we're going to make is a pulverizer. And what that pulverizer is going to let us do is take every ore that we have and let us crush that ore into 2 dust. And each dust can then be made into an ingot. So basically, the pulverizer is going to let us double all the ingots we get. What were you saying, Michael?
Do you need 1 bucket or 2 buckets of water?
The more the better.
Alright, I'll grab 2.
We're actually going to make a machine up here that makes water out of water, so we don't have to go down there and get more again. But first, here's the pulverizer. Here's what you're going to need to make it. First off, we need to go downstairs and make a piston. So I will make that. I probably should have brought a crafting table up to the machine room, but whatever. I'll just make everything down here.
I'll grab you one.
No, that's alright. I'm coming down. So here's the crafting bench.
Already had one made.
Alright, well, we've got 3 wood planks at the top. So this is a piston. This is normal vanilla Minecraft. We've got cobble on all 4 sides, iron. So you build it just like this.
Anything else you want me to grab while you're doing that?
No, right now I've got everything I need in my inventory to build these few items. You guys can start playing with them right away. So here's the piston. Next, we need to make a machine frame from thermal expansion, obviously. Oh, I could use a few flint.
See if I can find some. I got coal, but I'll see if I can find some flint.
So the machine frame is made out of 4 glass in a diamond shape, steel in all the corners, and gold in the middle. So there's our gold. There's our steel. And there's our glass, and here's our machine frame. Now, we will go and... I need 1 more flint. I think I've only got 1 right now. Yeah, I need 2.
I can't find any. We don't have any flint. I'm gonna go look for some.
Alright, yeah, just break gravel. So, you get 2 copper ingots. We will need a redstone reception coil. And you make that with 2 redstone at opposite ends of the crafting bench and 1 gold ingot. So there's that. And then 2 copper ingots, which we have. So the only thing we're waiting on now is that flint.
Devin, can you come? I'm just outside. Can you come and bring me some blocks? I'm still having that problem where I can't break blocks with my hand and I'm stuck.
Alright, hold on, where you at?
Just outside the house in a cube.
Find any gravel, Devin? Why are we outside at nighttime?
No, I did not find any gravel. I'm trying to find where Michael's at. I did find food, though.
Well, that's good.
It's not very good food.
Right, so I'm gonna look for some gravel. This is a naturally spawned structure outside our house. Don't think it's got any gravel in it. It's kind of nice.
And what is it?
No idea. Added by one of the generation mods we have. And a meteor just crashed down somewhere nearby.
Devin, you're from here. I'm over.
That's me. Get out of there.
I can't break blocks with my hand for some reason.
Well, how'd you screw that up?
That's been a problem since I've started playing on the server. I don't understand it.
Did you find gravel?
I gotta go get a shovel before I go look because I can't break it if I do find it.
Alright, I see a spider. I'm going back to the house now because I've still got all their stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna make it back to the house.
I am no longer hungry at all, so that's always a plus.
Yeah.
Really hoping ostriches aren't hostile.
Just don't hit it.
I am gathering tons of food.
Gather some gravel.
I prefer to live over have flint. But if I find gravel... Oh, I found some gravel.
Alright, just pick a piece up and bring it back here.
How much food do you have, Devin?
A lot.
Can I have some? There's a creeper behind you.
I noticed.
While they're working on that, I'll go ahead and start building the next item. We use this to control thermal expansion items. It is some sort of hammer. It's not a sledgehammer. Let me see. I think it's a crescent hammer. Yeah, it's right here. Crescent hammer. So it is just iron in a Y shape, except in the middle there's a tin ingot there. So now we have a crescent hammer, so we should theoretically be able to pick up items without breaking them now from thermal expansion. I'm going to go ahead and make the redstone furnace. Now the pulverizer will crush ores into dust. Then we can use the redstone furnace. We could just use a normal furnace, but we'll get a better return rate if we, instead of putting coal in a furnace directly, if we put coal into the dynamo and connect the dynamo to a redstone furnace, which is basically an electric furnace, then yeah, we can cook stuff in that. So that is made with this stuff that you guys see right here on the screen that I don't need to narrate for you.
Well, my little adventure of the night has proved to be quite useful. I've got tons of food now.
That's good.
How many strawberries do you have now?
30.
Here, give me a few more of them.
I've also got a blueberry that I found, and a carrot.
Are we running low on wood that's not redwood, by the way? Because I can go get some of that as well.
I don't think we are necessarily. We won't need a whole lot after this.
Just had a close encounter with a spider.
Alright, got a piece of flint there. Now, here we will finally make the pulverizer.
I'm going to put the water buckets in the chest and the coal.
Alright. So, like I said, flint, this is how you make the pulverizer. And there that is. And I will go put this upstairs in the machine room. So the pulverizer, like I said, you connect it up to electricity and it will convert, or it will crush ores into dust. Alright. Now I'm actually going to want to move the dynamo in a minute, so we will right-click the dynamo, I think. Maybe we just mine the dynamo. Not sure. Let me try mining the dynamo.
Is aluminum gravel ore useful?
Aluminum gravel ore, that's just aluminum.
Do you need it?
Not right now. I mean, grab it if you can.
I mean, there's also copper and amber-bearing stone.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty common. Yeah, you can choose to get it or not to get it.
Yeah, keep collecting food if you find it.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Oh, right. I wasn't even holding my talk button down. So you right-click while shifting, while sneaking, to use the crescent hammer, which does not take damage. So next we are going to make the aqueous accumulator, which basically, this steam dynamo requires two things to make electricity. It requires something to burn, such as wood or coal, and it also requires a liquid to cool it, such as water. So what we're going to do is make an aqueous accumulator, which when we put water on either side of it will very quickly make water. And it'll make water without us putting water on either side, but it greatly increases the speed when we add water. So we will need a pneumatic servo for this, and we make that with some iron, glass, and redstone. You guys can feel free to narrate what you're doing too.
I am collecting strawberries. I'm up to 52.
Just kind of walking around exploring. That's about it. So, we're making that machine. What other machines are you planning on making today?
Today, I am just planning on making all the thermal expansion essentials for ore processing. But the next thing we're going to make after thermal expansion, possibly in this episode, possibly in the next one, is a quarry. So if you search in not enough items, if you search for the quarry, and start gathering the resources we'll need to make that, then that would be great. I think we need like 11 diamonds for the quarry, but after we do that, we'll be able to use the quarry over and over again, and it'll get us basically, yeah, as much ore as we need.
And do we have a way to use that redwood to power it? Because we just got a ton of that stuff lying around.
Yeah, the redwood can burn, I believe, in the generator. I'm hoping. So I'll make another machine frame here. And I need a bucket, which I can make. Alright, so now we have the pulverizer and the aqueous accumulator. Now, I made the aqueous accumulator first so that we could hook it up to the generator, which we obviously need to get up and running before we can start using the pulverizer. I'm going to put the aqueous accumulator right here, and then I'm going to put some like gravel on either side of it, because we're going to put water source blocks on either side of it. As you can see, the aqueous accumulator is very slowly building up millibuckets of water. It is like 10, 11, 12. But if I put water on one side of it, you can see that's going a little bit faster. Not a whole lot faster, but it is going slightly faster. Now I'm going to go get another source block of water and put it on the other side, and that should increase this even more.
I found a lot of ore-looking things, but they're at the bottom of like this pit thing.
A ravine?
No, not a ravine. It's just sort of like a pit.
Huh, can you go down and get the ore?
I'm worried about getting back up.
Yeah, see, once we have jetpacks, that won't be an issue.
You can make jetpacks in this?
Yep, through modular power suits.
That's nice.
You make a power suit that's like an Iron Man suit. You can just add whatever modules you want. Jetpack's one of them. Alright, so I'm going to put the water on the other side of this here. As you can see now, this is really filling up super quickly. It's jumping by like 1,000 now, and now it's full. So, now, as you can see, if we go into the green configuration tab in any of these items, we can choose between output and input. And since the aqueous accumulator has no input, all it does is output water, we can choose to have the side be blank or be orange, which is output. And I believe input would be blue on other items. So now what we need to make is a pipe to get things from the aqueous accumulator over to the steam dynamo. So if I search thermal expansion, you'll see the things are called energy conduits, or they're called, leadstone energy conduit is what we're going to make to use as wire once we start making other machines. But to transport fluid, we need a fluid duct. And there's fluid duct and the opaque fluid duct. We're just going to do the normal fluid duct. And that is just hardened glass. Oh, we can't actually make that yet. We need an induction smelter before we can make that. All right. Oh, wait, no, we can make an opaque one with copper and lead, actually. So instead of using the induction smelter, that's just if you want it to look fancy and be clear. I'm fine with having the opaque stuff. So we can make 6 opaque fluid ducts by putting copper ingot on both sides and lead in the middle. And as you could see when I was in that menu there, we have the IDs all set up in this mod pack so that if there's copper from one mod and copper from another mod, or lead from one mod and lead from another mod, they'll all work together.
So I'm coming home, I've got like almost an entire 64 stack of strawberries, and I've got some wood left. I had to use some to escape from the pit that I fell in.
That sounds pretty good. All I need is 2 strawberries, but I'm only at 3 hearts, so they're kind of needed.
I'm almost there. I also have an apple, and I got 8 fire shards. Whatever that is.
Alright, so I just used up... So I just connected the aqueous accumulator to the steam dynamo, and right now we have enabled... Alright, so this should be enabled. We're not inputting any water right now. I think if I right-click maybe with the crescent hammer... Yeah, now we should be sending water out into the steam dynamo. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Tutorial. Redstone control tab.
Is there a crafting bench anywhere?
Right in the front room. Alright, so now as you can see, the steam dynamo did not work with the opaque fluid duct connected to the top. I guess the top is the energy output. So we just connected that to the side, and now if we right-click on the steam dynamo, we'll see the water is going to be constantly filled up, because with those two source blocks on either side of the aqueous accumulator, we're pretty much going to be having unlimited water pumped into this thing. So normally, people would have to bring buckets of water into their steam dynamo, but since we got that out of the way, we will never have to worry about that. We can just burn up whatever we want in here to make energy. Which, by the way, energy in some other mods is called different things. In this mod, it's called redstone flux. Thank you for those strawberries, Devin.
There are also a bunch of them in the, there's like 20-something in the chest downstairs.
Thank you. All right, so now we can put down the pulverizer, and I think I'm going to do that, I don't know, right here. And we're going to need to make a few energy conduits, and we will need to make leadstone energy conduits, because to make the higher up ones, you actually need leadstone to begin with, and you also need Invar. Oh, I guess we can get away with, oh, no, we do need Invar. All right. If there is there any lead ore down there, Devin? If there is, you can throw some into...
Hold on, I'll go find out.
Alright. One of these makes 6, so let's see. We'll want, like, 3 stacks of this, probably.
What color is lead ore?
It is, like, purplish blue, sort of gray.
Yeah, there's 9 of it.
9 of it? Alright, we need 6 of it in the furnace would be great. We'll also need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 12, 18 redstone and 3 glass. I've got 1 glass. Alright, I'll need to go get some sand. Oh, I've got 1 lead ingot, so we actually only need 8.
There's only 9 redstone down here.
Alright, I'll grab that redstone. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 12, 18. Alright, so we're short 4 redstone.
It goes in the pulverizer,
we don't
correct?
need... No, down here. We can't use the pulverizer yet. What we're making right now is energy quartz.
Alright, stop moving.
What? Michael?
I don't want this lead.
Michael, you better find your stuff.
Hey, you know the room upstairs with the redstone torches?
Yeah.
You care if I create that, or make that my bedroom?
No, put your bed in the same room as our beds.
Oh, but I don't wanna.
That room is the lookout.
That's the lookout?
Yeah.
Can I put my bed upstairs?
What do you mean upstairs?
I mean, hold on. Here.
What's wrong with the bedroom?
I don't like the bedroom. It's not organized.
You want to add signs?
Oh, there's no, like, the beds are just randomly placed.
Alright, I've got only 6 leadstone energy conduits. Devin, you can break those if you want. Just nobody die until we re-sleep. And someone let go of their talk button. Please. Thank you.
Sorry.
Alright, so now we will place the leadstone energy conduit there, if I can talk. I don't think 6 is going to be enough. Nope, it's not. So that kind of sucks. We need 2 more, so I need to go make some sand. Unless anyone else has any sand. Or glass. I got 1 piece of glass, which should be enough for 6 more of those. We will want to, I guess, yeah, we'll want to find more lead and redstone before we find more glass. Or at least more redstone. So just taking a look at everything we'll need for a quarry. Looks like we will need 1 redstone. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 diamonds. 8, 9, alright, 16 gold. 4, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 28 iron. And like some cobble and wood and stuff. So yeah, just all, like a bunch of vanilla supplies would be great for that quarry. And here, as you can see, the top is orange, so we know that's input. If we wanted to change that, we could from within the machine. If we clicked configuration, we could change that. Actually, no, that means output. So we'll change that to blue, which means it's input. So now, since that's input, we should be able to, if we go over here and put, I'm going to go get just 1 piece of coal. Lots of meteors blowing up outside.
Could you actually, like, find those?
Yeah. Alright, so as you can see, we are now generating lots of steam. We have 2040 steam in here right now. Now, what's the deal with that? Right now, we have 80 redstone flux per tick. We have 0 redstone flux stored. Why is that? Oh, sweet, it worked. It worked instantly. All right, so as you can see, that did work. We've now got energy in our pulverizer. So that'll charge up to 4,800 redstone flux, and it'll let the steam dynamo save some. And we will add, like, batteries and stuff into this system later. We'll add, like, batteries. We'll just, like, put one in this corner here or something, so that we have a little bit of energy reserve. But right now, we are just going to have energy getting pumped right to our machines. So while I am making the redstone furnace, Michael will do that, show you how the pulverizer works.
You just throw it in basically, and it turns it into Ooh, we're gonna run out of power real quick. So you just turns it into this pulverized iron, which then you can smelt back into ingots. Correct? I believe that's how that works.
Yep.
Can we burn wood in this?
I think we can. Why don't you try throwing in a stack of redwood? Make sure you turn it into planks if possible first.
Yeah, I will.
Jacob, I thought you said there was an axe in here.
Huh? I said use an axe, not take an axe.
Oh, I don't have an axe.
Well,
that's why I need
make
wood.
an axe, and then you can cut down the whole tree at once. But don't cut down the big trees, like, at once.
Why?
Because we don't want it to, like, we're trying to stay hidden. Go over there to that forest over there. That way. There you go.
So anything else that's pulverized? I got the...
I mean, you can just go through and pulverize everything. Save a little bit of energy for the redstone furnace. But yeah, just pulverize anything we've got that will pulverize. See what will and what won't. Show us if there are any ores that will not pulverize. So we will need a total of, let's see, 4... I guess only 4 steel right now. So I will cook up 4 of these iron. And what you do to get steel is first you get yourself some iron ingots. And other mods have steel, like, being harder to make. But since we have universal electricity installed, there's actually a really easy way to convert iron to steel. So as you can see, if we put iron ingot back in the furnace and smelt it again, this is thanks to, like I said, universal electricity. If you smelt iron ingot, it will make a steel ingot. So now we will make that machine block we need. I actually need a gold for that. Should smelt that too.
Where did I get a pulverized ferrous metal from? Do you get like...
yes, there is a... when you're doing iron, it's about a 10% chance, but for different ores, there's different chances that you'll get scrap metal, basically, that you can then use in other recipes in the induction furnace, or the induction smelter.
Oh, okay.
So that's basically scrap metal that's left over. And back inside.
Definitely you're going to need another pulverizer.
Well, yeah, once we get the sorting system, it won't be so bad, because we can just dump everything in a chest and come back later. Alright, so we now have the machine frame. Looking up again. Redstone furnace. And we need a redstone reception coil. Another gold ingot. I need to come up there and grab one of those gold ingots from you. Or gold dust.
Yeah, I don't have any gold ore. I just got a random gold
Devin, had you
thing
slept here?
from the...
No, I have not. And now I'm falling through the void.
They're
somehow.
in front of me.
Thanks, Michael.
You need another one?
No, that should be good. Devin, do you remember where your Stargate was, or is it nearby?
Yeah, it's nearby.
Good. Oh, I just made an extra redstone reception coil. Whoops, that was a waste of... Oh, well, we're using another recipe.
This is lagging pretty bad for me.
It's not from me. Might be Michael's internet anyway, though. Just blame it on that. And, of course, since I just used up all the redstone on that energy coil, I need one now.
When you're pulverizing copper, you actually get quite a bit of gold. I've gotten at least 15 gold, just like 30 pieces.
Oh, that's
I haven't even gone through all of them yet.
I think I just used the last of our redstone. Does anyone have any redstone?
I don't have any on me, unfortunately.
Yeah, we need redstone before we can make a redstone furnace. So... guess I'm gonna have to go out and try and find some. Someone want to make an iron pick for me to take?
So yeah, do not try to walk on clouds.
Yeah, they do break your fall damage though. Like if you fall like 1,000 blocks and then you land on one block of cloud, then it'll supposedly break your fall. If you fall 4 million blocks, then you can finish the 38-minute podcast before you hit the ground. And there are 2 zombies coming at me from that way. Can everyone get back to the house so we can sleep and make it day? Do you have a bed, Devin?
Yes, I do. Like where I put it?
Yep. Very organized.
Good place. Yes.
Alright, so now I'm off to look for redstone because I screwed up and took it. Or used it all.
I have had a really hard time finding any types of animals in this, except for sheep. Those seem to be everywhere.
Yeah. Well, we can automate animal farming once we get a few. We can do that through... Whoa. Alright, we can do that through... I think it's Mine Factory Reloaded.
Yeah, once you...
I am waiting for this raspberry bush to start growing, because that'll be nice.
Do you know if those even grow?
Yeah, they work the same as the mallow berry things.
Okay.
And the blueberry things.
Isn't there another machine that does this too, besides the pulverizer?
Well, there was the... There have been machines in other mods, such as Industrial Craft. What was it called in Industrial Craft?
Is it the crusher?
I think it might have been. It was called the Crusher and something. And then there was one, yeah, in Universal Electricity that did the same thing too.
How can you guys possibly say there's no food here? Like, I have got so many freaking strawberries.
I didn't know how to pick strawberries, so it's a good thing the Hexa guy's here.
You attack the bush. You left click the bush and then a strawberry pops out and the bush turns normal again. Same thing with other berry bushes.
I will keep that in mind.
So you said basically all the ores we have will work together no matter what mod they're from, except for like the weird Minecraft stuff?
Yes, and the reason they do that is not because the mods do that themselves, it's actually because Universal Electricity used to add machines itself, but like I said, Mechanism is no longer part of Universal Electricity. So now the entire point of the Universal Electricity mod is to make it so that different ores from like different mods will work together.
Yeah, I found a meteor.
Is there anything exciting there?
Yeah, I got 3 glowstone blocks.
Don't know why the water's not coming through to our steam dynamo. It's weird.
Huh? What'd you break? Oh, now it's working. That was weird.
Might have just glitched out.
I think I had it set to the wrong setting, but like the setting had the arrow pointing out. So yeah, I don't know what that was. Devin, where are you with that redstone?
I am creating a crafting table so that I can make myself an iron pickaxe, which I will then bring back so that I can get through here to get all the redstone.
That far behind,
It's like underneath a bunch of stone. It's like a big contraption that makes you fall
Okay.
into lava.
Ah, I see.
So
the energy stuff for thermal expansion are just called energy cells. We've got leadstone, hardened, and redstone energy cells. And that takes a whole lot of redstone to make. It takes a block of redstone. So yeah, we won't make any of that quite yet.
Redwood planks are actually working out pretty well for fuel, so you have to keep that in mind, because those trees are everywhere.
Yeah, we've got quite a few. Yeah, wood's really easy to get. The thing is, like, you get so little electricity from it. Like, I did that with Industrial Craft. I was like, oh, hey, I can use wood planks for making electricity. And all I would do was, I would go to the Twilight Forest, and we can do that here, too. Just, like, make a portal to the Twilight Forest and just go there and cut down trees, because all it is trees. But then as soon as you put, like, one piece of coal in the generator, and it produces, like, 50 times more electricity than a piece of wood does, then you're just like, wow, like that's not the most efficient use of time. But yeah, until we start getting quarries and stuff, we can definitely use wood.
Might as well make charcoal.
Well, I don't know if that's efficient either, because then we're having to burn stuff to make the charcoal, don't we? Devin, how are you?
I am good. Just trying to make it back to the house.
Cool.
What happened to all the ore?
Michael is pulverizing it all, and now I've got a redstone furnace that we can hook up, and then we can not only pulverize all of our ores, but also smelt that dust that we're making back into ores. So now if you run all of your ores, or not ores, but ingots, so if you put 1 ore into the pulverizer, then you can get 2 ingots out of it in the redstone furnace. So yeah, let me try that out. I'll put some pulverized iron in the redstone furnace. And that is going, see how quickly it goes? And it also uses less, like if we put 1 piece of coal in a furnace and 1 piece of coal in the generator connected to this, then we'll get through more in the generator than we would in a normal furnace. So it saves energy and time. So are you running the pulverizer and the furnace right now, or is it just one?
Just one. Might as well run the furnace too.
Alright. Yeah, I want to see
if it'll keep up.
So if we're running, yeah. Nope, does not look like it's keeping up. But that's alright, it's still going pretty fast.
Might have to add a second dynamo.
Yeah, we could do that. We could actually do that and just have it right, like, above this one, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, I need, let's see. I've got 3 copper. I'll get 1 redstone. Gonna need some copper gears, which we get.
You got a pick on you?
By. Me? Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome for the redstone.
Yeah,
by the
good
way.
job, Devin.
That cinnabar, you cannot. That's Thaumcraft, so I was assuming you can't.
Yeah, that's not an. Yeah.
The rabbits, they do drop food occasionally in the form of scrap meat.
I think the next thing we'll make is the induction smelter, so that eventually we can do the energy cells. But yeah, you guys can start mining, and I will too. Between now and next episode, I'll start mining to see if we can get all the resources we need for the quarry.
Jacob, why do you dislike Hexit?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you just weren't very fond of Hexit. Why not?
No, I didn't say I disliked Hexit. I'm just more interested in tech mods than magic mods, which actually isn't even true anymore. I was more interested in tech mods than magic mods, but they've been catching my interest just because there's something new, as you can tell, because I added a bunch to the mod pack here.
Which is very nice, because strawberries are the only reason there's any food near your house.
Well, it's probably a magic mod keeping them away. But yeah, tech mods just have a more clear progression than magic mods sometimes. But yeah, I have nothing against Hexit.
Well,
I think it's a cool pack.
What's up with the glass water dome thing?
I don't know. I checked that out. There's nothing in it. So you're safe to go in there. Thanks, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't it working? Oh, whoops.
Oh, I found a blueberry bush.
I made a redstone. How did I make that mistake? I made a redstone reception coil when I was supposed to make a redstone transmission coil. No, I was trying to use up that one I made. But evidently, I am still stuck with it.
Remember how crazy the industrial craft furnaces would be through enough overclockers and it'd be crazy.
Well, yeah, but the overclockers were ridiculously expensive.
They were worth it though if you were doing a lot of stuff that required a lot of ore though.
Hey, could you throw some wood in here in the steam dynamo? I think you can do both at once and keep up now.
Is this thing gonna keep up though?
Yeah, oh yeah,
okay.
It will. It's basically, yeah, like I said, unlimited. Yeah, that's keeping up, fine. That's actually just barely keeping up, but it is keeping up.
I would say the next thing we could use.
This is awesome.
This is awesome. Is probably another pulverizer, just because they're slower. But you know, for now.
Well, we're gonna make a quarry and progress further before we start doubling up on things.
Okay.
Alright, so the induction smelter I'll probably collect the stuff for before next episode. Just because we need, like, pulverized stuff and whatnot. So yeah, that's probably gonna wrap up pretty soon. Where are you, Devin?
Just go up.
Oh, up. I went down. Hey! Now, I was gonna
Yes?
make a really big room with just no ceiling.
Hold on, wait, there's something else I wanted to show you. Wait, come back up.
Dude! No, I'm trying to make it so people can't see us from the ground.
I know I want to break it, but I wanted to find out if you could walk on clouds, and you cannot.
Oh, that's where you did that. Yeah, no, you can't. Crap. Crap. If you hold down Control, is it, or Shift? I'm not... Hang on. Oh, hey. You don't actually fall below... Dude, I'm alive.
How?
It's the bottom block of the cloud that you can stand on. So now that I've got that, if I jump and place this right before I hit the ground... Or I can just aim for the water. Crap!
That's
I
risky.
was so close. I was so close. You've got to watch my point of view on that. Guess my helmet broke. But yeah, guys, that was episode 2. And yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I am enjoying this mod pack.
This mod pack's awesome.
It is pretty
If
great.
you guys want to join us here on the official Nerd on the Street server, you can find the link to the Technic platform page down below, and you can go there. There are videos on how to install it and everything you can do on this pack. So yeah, I hope you guys join us. And I'm Jacob Kaufman. I'm Nerd on the Street. I'm here with these guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.